Hello everybody, I know it's been a little bit since I posted anything, but I got an addition to the channel. This 1999 Polaris 500 Sportsman in the Remington edition. So I'm going to go over some things I noticed when I picked it up, and some things to look for when you're looking to purchase a used ATV, and then along with some videos on how to fix the things that I found wrong with it. So first things first, back here on the back side of the ATV, I wanted to check to make sure all the CV axles are covered. Hopefully you guys can see that. I know it's a little dark in there. And I did notice while I was looking at that, the bushings are starting to show some signs of wear, and they'll need to get replaced soon. The second thing I'm looking at is wear on the tires, which on this bike was very minimal. As you can see, I think these are stock tires or close to it. They all seem to be in pretty good condition. Third thing I'm looking at is the handlebars. So it's gonna be kind of hard to video this and show you, but you want to see how much movement's in them. This is pretty normal. You want to check for up and down movement here, and that shows you if the bike's been rolled, or can show you if the bike's been rolled. It's not a guarantee if it hasn't. In addition to that, on these bikes, the tachometer and speedometer are an important asset to the four-wheel drive. So you want to make sure that's working, which on this bike it is. It's been replaced, showing 0 hours. He just did it. Turn the bike back off. Continuing your walkthrough. I like to check my brakes while I'm here. As you can see, this is going straight to the floor. So this is telling me on test drive I probably don't have any back brakes. Coming around to the left side of the bike, I'm noticing some broken plastics. So I want to go ahead and take the seat off and see what's going on, which is where I noticed that the seat was broken. So the clip broke here. I'm going to see if I can plastic weld something on to hold another clip onto it without having to replace the seat, because it is in pretty good condition. Taking the seat off, you can take a look at, I've got a broken plastic here, I've got a broken plastic here, and this is just a clip-in on the side, which is coming out because the plastic's broken. You can also look at your air filter while you're in here. Which is in okay condition. He's got some oil on it, so I'm gonna get this cleaned out because there's a bunch of junk down there. Let's go ahead and put that back on. Okay, if your battery has a date on it, you can check here. If you really want to know, you can check your cells, see if anything else has been added onto the battery, which to me, this looks like the front headlights that have been replaced. Starter solenoid looks to be in decent condition. And a good look right here to see how much dirt is caked onto your exhaust pipe. So you can really tell if this bike has been mudded, if there's a ton of clay or dirt attached to that. And this looks like it's been, it's kind of rusty, but it doesn't really look dirty by any means. I'm on the side, there's a couple other things to look at. You have your oil filter here. See if you can find any dates for replacement on there, and your belts. So if you want to, you can pop this off, take a look at the belts inside. I felt pretty confident with this bike that it wasn't beat too bad, so I just test drove it and took it home. So I also noticed, this is all kind of starting to get rusty, and I'm gonna have to scrape this down and repaint this. Some of the plastics here is broken. And while you're on the left side of the bike still, I just got the shed in the way. I couldn't really get to it. You've got your oil right there. So I like to pull the oil, see if it's, freshly changed or what's going on. Can tell you a lot about the bike right there. All in all, I thought this was a pretty good bike. So I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. If there's anything that I missed when I'm looking at it. And also what you guys do for storage. I was thinking about doing some kind of case along the front here, because you cannot run the headlight here along with the lights down here the way it's wired in. I could fix that, or I could just leave it because it's really not necessary. I can have a little bit better storage, which would give me room for a back seat, or I could do storage and storage. So if you could leave a comment down below on what you guys are bringing on the trail, I'd love to hear it. Thank you.